A presentation of the new line of Vivo smartphones took place in China, which includes the X100S, X100s Pro, and X100 Ultra models. Based on this, the new flagship X100 Ultra is the most expensive and feature-packed model when it comes to cameras. The manufacturer boldly claims that this smartphone has the best cameras in the world. Do you think this is possible or not? I find it hard to believe. Write in the comments what you think about such bold claims. During the presentation, it was mentioned that the Vivo X100 Ultra features the world's first 200 MP Periscope. This is a 1.4-inch ISOCELL HP9 sensor, developed in collaboration with Samsung. The sensor is currently considered the largest periscope installed in a smartphone. The periscope aperture f2.67 and an equivalent focal length of 85 meters. It supports 3.7x optical zoom and 20x digital zoom. It is claimed that this camera has 20% better light sensitivity compared to the previous model. There is also support for macro photography. The main camera for the Vivo X100 Ultra is a 1-inch Sony LYT900 module with a resolution of 50MP and an aperture of f1.75 and a focal length of 23mm. The camera supports hybrid stabilization, digital plus optical. You can shoot 4K videos at 120 frames per second using Dolby Vision technology. An additional processor, the Vivo V3 Plus, was designed for the main camera, allowing for 4K video recording with instant application of portrait mode. The third camera of the Vivo X100 Ultra is a 50MP wide-angle sensor, the LYT600. All three cameras have lenses coated by ZEISS with ZEISS Optics certification. This means that there won't be any glare or various artifacts in the photos. On the front of the smartphone, it has a 50MP front camera. Let's quickly go over the specifications. The Vivo X100 Ultra has a 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED display, 1440 3200 pixels, 517 ppi 120 Hz, and peak brightness up to 3000 nits. The processor in the new flagship is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is manufactured using a 4nm process. It uses up to 16 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and up to 1 TB of internal storage. The main camera is 50 megapixels, a 200 megapixel periscope, a 50 megapixel wide-angle camera, and a 50 megapixel front camera. Sounds impressive. I'm really curious to see how it performs in reality. The new Vivo has a 5400 mAh battery, with support for 80W fast charging and 30W wireless charging. The smartphone runs on Origin OS 4, based on Android 14. The Vivo X100 Ultra only supports 5G and two-way satellite communication in China. From other features, stereo speakers, an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner under the display, AI support for the cameras, and a hybrid slot for 2 SIM cards or a micro SD. The thin body is just 9.23mm. Water and dust protection is rated at IP69, which means that the device isn't afraid of water. Sales of the new flagship will start in China on May 28th. The smartphone is available in black, white, and titanium colors, and the most interesting question is, how much do you need to shell out for such a marvel? The Vivo X100 Ultra with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage will cost $898, and the model with 16GB of RAM and 1TB of storage costs $1,105. Those are some hefty prices for Vivo. It's interesting to hear the experts' opinions. Is this smartphone worth that kind of money or not? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and definitely hit the bell icon. Talk later. Bye.